Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie, and it's time for more Record Keeper. Today, it's time for Tactics, with a hidden history. Mostly themed around the Thunder God Sid and his various exploits. Maybe with Vala. With all the big fights being a bunch of Lulukavi. Roth. Anyway, let's get to it. With the old dungeon format, by the way. Because Caldwell DeRay, thank you for the sub. At 9 months, your gold orb. You're 4-star. You're almost there. You're almost at 5. What boss is this even? Ah. Elmdor. Is it just kill Elmdor? Defeat Elmdor. Good. Man, we did Tetra Spellblade recently. That's no fun. We did Nightmare Blade recently. What about Arbiter's Tome, though? We did Angel Wing Comet recently. I remember that one too. Give me a slightly different pool. Ragnarok is a classic. Yeah. We'll probably get into the discussion of 6-star Magicite and how that was very rude to Sid when we get to the banner talk. If I can find a damn arcane that I want to use. But apparently not. Apparently it's just Tetra Spellblade. You consider Tetra Spellblade. We considered Sonic Braver, which we've all... God, there are so many arcanes in this game. How? That's an Awakening. I hate that Awakening and Brave have the same icon. Almost. Alright, we're gonna give this 5 more refreshes and then say fuck it. Sonic Braver Crystalline Focus. Nah, don't worry about it. There we go. Storm of Blades. We got one. We got there, fam. Just started playing, interested to see what nonsense awaits me ages from now. Well, good news. You'll see pretty close to it because I don't go all out in these fights. There is exactly one fight tonight where I will be going completely ham. As we slowly, we start with many limiters on the party. And then slowly remove them. Okay, is Tactics just really quiet? Yes. Wait, actually. There. This coffee is very hot because I just made it. I should have put an ice cube in it. I don't think there's going to be much Record Keeper. Only one event. I might jump into the Torment just for a dip. Alright, time to Shadow Realm this vampire. Good fight. Although Avelia somehow only is level 3. Maya. Avelia, who might be one of my strongest healers, is only level 3, because I just haven't used her. So, this, to my understanding, is a War of the Lions fight. So, wholly unfamiliar to me. Oh, game, don't do this now. Alright, Kingsguard, we got there. Trying to think of a joke on Argath, and it's escaping me. Whoa. Cool move. powerful move that deals damage based on how much HP they have lost. Oh my god, you're a multi-target fight and you have negative HP. We see it's called Nano Flare because it's very small. Doesn't deal much damage. Oma, how do you deal so little damage? Oh, she might have a rod equipped. Which means she gets nothing out of her LMR. There's that big number. Almagest. Why does the one on the bottom have such less HP? It's odd. Or did I hit him with something? Ah, I hit him with the armor break. Okay. That explains it. That's it. Nobody gives a shit about Argath. Gets the weakest death sequence in the game. Alright, what's down here? Alright, first up, ultimate is Cuchulainn. Does his Cuchulainn thing of 1,000 status effects and is Holy Week. Because it has started to become obvious that these ultimate fights are kind of becoming fake. I decided to make it a little bit more interesting by doing them mostly Sid mission. It's pronounced Cuchulainn or more Cuchulainn. I don't know. That's refreshing coffee. That's good mocha. I've said this before, but here's a little Wandering Newbie coffee tip for you. If you have a large enough cup and you do sort of like K-cups, or if you have a large enough cup and you can fit this, don't need to do that move. Hey, make coffee and then put some like hot chocolate mix in it. Or if you're using like K-cups, do like a coffee pod and then a hot chocolate pod. And you get a pretty, you know, like bootleg, but okay mocha. It tastes pretty alright. Look, it's hard to get mind buffs from Rummy Warriors. Holy Ja is a really good move if you have the mind buff for it. My dude, I'm... The only way I could lowball this more is if I used core characters. Hey! He attacked! He did a damaging move. Maybe next time, like, no 6-star abilities. There's another layer I can do. Oh my god! Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to stretch really bad. I feel revitalized. Quakelin. Quacklin. QK Land. So level 2 here. I'm just gonna go straight Sid mission on this, but with my ultimate double plus limitations. Is Zalera really easy? I don't know. I haven't done it. We'll find out together. I can say that the Apocalypse Double Plus has a couple of nasty moves, but really it's just he has... He does something that just slowed me down ridiculously when I fought him, and that almost caused problems. Oh, hold on. Do a stretch. Jeez, this sleep, this drowsiness just came on out of nowhere. The boys are back. So let's see how much using AoE is even viable in this fight, because I'm kind of curious about that. You can kill the ants. Would you look at that? They will die before Goliath. Their basic attacks are tauntable. So Night Elmar works and is effective. Unholy Darkness is also tauntable. I yell from leaning back in my chair. These big brain moves. These are ultimate fights. They don't have Rasmo dialogue. They stopped putting dialogue in fights above extreme or expert because they knew people would be attempting them multiple times, and that would just be a pain in the butt. Oh, I hope this coffee can wake me up. So I can inject it directly in my veins. Even ridiculously limiting myself on equipables. Still yet doable. Tactic fights tend to be very easy. Let me tell you about a little thing called the first time, like the first tactics event, that Y-Griff. That Y-Griff did so much damage. That Y-Griff did so much damage and did stop before stop accessories were a thing. It's got to my attention that Kamari doesn't have an ability to do water yet. I forget when it happens, but they actually do add a 5-star water jump. Nope, not actually Forbidden Wisdom am I looking for. I'm looking for Ace Pilot, or whatever it's called. The Saz one. The Saz. Saz. Oh, weird. I have to, like, reorient myself numbering-wise now that I'm not going back to do another Ultimate Double Plus. Alright. Like, focus all my energy into my brain to stay awake. Channel my ki. Channel my chi. Don't be mean to Tactics Zalera. He's trying. He's doing his best. His arms are a little goofed up and he has to have braces. He got in an accident. Well, those ads are gonna exist all of 2 seconds. So, it's actually kind of proper emulating the Lucavi. Their overarching gimmick is all kind of the same. They deal a couple of pretty nasty attacks, like 1 or 2, but the big thing is that they deal a lot of status effects. As we saw with like Blind Jaw, I think Zalera here can actually hit with also like Sleep and Stop, pretty much all the same spells that they had in the original game. But now that we killed the ads, it's all a matter of just working through his very beefy H people. Sleep, blind, confused, and doomed. There you go. The problem with Zolaira and why he's going to be underwhelming is that he is kind of underwhelming in the game. I think he is the only Lucavi that I got through outside of Hashmal where nobody dropped. Yeah, I saw that. Japan finally has the 6-star Earth Summon, and it's just 2 brothers. I found out yesterday that there is a reference to brothers in 14. I can't believe that only did 3,300 damage. Zolaira, you're drunk. Go home. Yeah, in Eureka Pagos, one of the Fate bosses is 2 brothers. Yeah, so really the only threat of Zolaira is his status effects and the ads. If you deal with both of those, it's a very tame boss. Much like in the actual attack. They put the stone in! They put the stone in! It's me trying to do a like that melody, but on my fucking desk. Need a mega wall. There we go. Oh, I love this song. Yeah, this fight's rad. Is this fight hard? It's up to you to decide. Is this fight rad? Yes. Gotta rotate through my thoughts here. Defeat Dice Dark's elder brother. I now get that joke. Points at the screen. I get that reference. I know that now. I didn't clap because, you know, professional. But in my head, know that I was clapping. So, Dice Dark here can actually do something very, very nasty. Or it might be one of the night ads. But if it shows up, I will point out. If it doesn't show up, then I'll mention it. I love that he gets the animations. They're so good. The Crush series of spells are like my favorite animations in the game. So, again, as with the other big fights in this event, you want to bring status protection. He does many, many status effects. So being able to counter that is a smart move. Oh, also, much like the tactics fight itself, you can just ignore the knights. Dice Dark is the target here. Stone hits ridiculously hard, and I can't figure out why. It just deals a lot of damage. Alright, so one of the reasons is because stone is one of the few physical attacks in this fight, and I'm not actually breaking attack that much. It is time for the master to become unleashed, though. In an extremely dumb-owned voice. Master. Gotta rebuff. There's not much health left, but you never want that stuff to fall off. And we might get through this without seeing the nasty move. So the big nasty move is Daisadarg has Weapon Break, which is an attack decreaser, which if you're like me and they're just using a 50% attack buff, straight up neuters your damage. Does he prioritize DPS? I don't know. He does not, but the knights do. Well, there you go. The battle is won. Oh dear. I really appreciate that this is just the full Daisadarg fight. Daisadarg is real nasty. A drama lich. Unlike our past couple of Lucavi, he deals big boy damage. Yes, the drama lich has a 50% max HP gravity attack. He is extremely rude. Not to mention that most of his attacks become very piercing as the fight goes on. Luckily, they did not superinflate the HP for this fight. If you combine Daisadarg and a Drama Lich's HP, it does sort of add up to a fair fight amount. Did I say turn amount? I meant HP. Yeah. He starts pumping out those magic attacks. And, those are all piercing. Which is why I prioritized magic defense as opposed to physical, even though there's much more physical damage in Phase 1. He broke out of Soul Break during that double cast. So his healing went down. Powerful. Well, let's get a fully operational monk on you. A monk with all of the buffs. Well, he can't gravity 2 turns in a row. Gonna finish him off with that Earth and Without. Yeah, that's a neat fight. I like that. I like fights that transition well. And that fight actually does transition really well and is built around the transition. And that, like, here you go. Let me actually confirm this before I talk out of my ass. Yep, Dicey Dog has 312,000. Andromeda Lich has 312,000. So yes, together they have a full double plus's worth of HP. Shit, it's not right. God. Thank you for that, Nick. How can I forget that you kill Andromeda Lich and he's just like, shit! By the way, this run is going to be Baby Town. Man, yeah, that's right. In my run there, that was like one of the few fights where Raz didn't just eat shit and actually contributed to the fight ridiculously. Because he was just barely faster than Andromeda Lich. How did you like the tactics raid? It was so good. Tactics Raid had so many really good fights in it. It was impressive after how bad the 3.0 raid was. Witness true power. Hold on to that one. You should not have started with the Recruiteria. Or with the Soul Break ready to go. I don't know why that happened. Yes, it begins. Ooh, right. I don't have an Astro on this team. Well. Raz is getting ready to kick an ass. It's just going to take a little bit. How about just no? Taunt's real. Look at that taunt doing the thing. Doing things. Wait, what the fuck does Crush Helm do? Crush Armor? Oh, Crush Helm must be the resistance down. Right, because it's mental break. No, Crush Armor is the defense down. This will actually help see if these two forms are consistent, or if they're like the same target, or if they lose things in the transition. We'll see if this weakness carries over. Well, time to kick an ass. Time to kick another ass. Does Protect Shell overwrite those debuffs? Unfortunately, no. They are stat downs, whereas Protected Shell are status effects. Also, status did not carry over, so confirmed. This is a different entity. Not that it matters, we'll just get the weakness right back on him. Alright, time to kick 1,000 asses. Oh no, she's silenced. Whatever will I do? And by hitting these two buttons, my own personal form of death sentence. The end draws near. Let battle be joined. Nice. It was very quick, but I saw that. What happened? I blinked and he was dead. Orlando happened. Hold up real quick. I gotta do this for me. Nice, 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 nice. Right there. Well, that's it for the Final Fantasy Tactics event. Next week we have, that's right, baby, 13. I'll see you then. Excuse me. There we go. I am pretty tired, as expressed earlier. I was going to do some Torment jumping around. I should do that off screen and then just have a Torment stream. That would be the smart move, right? We'll just jump right into banners, and it'll be another short stream. It's so weird that we had so many weeks in a row of like, here's 5,000 events happening all at once, and then now it's not. You know? Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Where are the events
I
at?
kind of figured have enough time to get Banner 1 done just in time for Banner 2.
V-Person, where are the events at?
I don't know, man.
Where's that content?
God.
Anyway. Banner 1, we all know what you're fucking here for. You monsters. You animals.
The attempted assassination of the good Holy Knight Orlando by the cowards Dana. By the way, since this
is the credits music? I think this is the credits music.
I mean, you're the one who played last time, so you would know.
Anyway.
Since this is a tactics banner, get ready for a lot of holy swords.
Yeah. So you've heard this one. It's a sword. That's holy. Also, yeah, give me a hot second. I need to confirm this for myself.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, Fantasy Tactics credits music. Who dare? Who dare do that when I'm not looking at stuff?
Who dare do a sub?
Close elite. Thank you for the resub. It is not the credits music. Where is this fucking song from?
Maybe it's in the demo reel.
I remember hearing it before. Oh, fucking...
These songs tend to hide in the intro reel if you just sit on it for 5 minutes.
Oh, right, hold up. Fantasy Tactics class overview.
I gotta admit, this is a good way to kill time while we wait for Banner 2 to drop.
That's it. It's literally that. Yeah. It's the music that plays. It is the third demo reel that plays. That is where it shows you most of the classes. That's what it is. We got there.
Blammo.
It is not the what happened before the game started. It is not we made a movie trailer out of Final Fantasy Tactics. But here's the classes. Why are you still here? Just play the fucking game. Anyway, also known as the song that probably like nobody's heard. All right.
I dig the name of the sword though.
Ragnarok Master Blade.
Ragnarok Master Blade.
Where's
you've seen one movie in theaters.
Where's the Nagnarok? That's what I'm asking. Deal 15 physical Holy Dark Non-Elemental with 100% crit chance. It's Orlando. Temporarily set the user's critical hit chance to 100%. It's Orlando. Grant the user Thunder God's Might. It's Orlando. And temporarily grant the user Awakening Thunder God mode. It literally gets his own fucking Awakening mode. And raise the user's cap break level by 1. In Awakening Thunder God mode, grant unlimited Night and Darkness, grant moderate Night and Darkness ability boost, and cause all Night and Darkness abilities to trigger twice.
Yeah, this is just busted as hell. I mean, that's what you've come to expect from Orlando. He was going to get nothing less than this.
Thunder God's Might was his OSB. That's also the equipable LMR for getting into 99.
That is the triple casting speed for 25 seconds.
Yep. With this and a dark boosting rod, Orlando can be a darkness mage if you want.
Yeah, he can.
It is kind of gross. It is very, very powerful, and it's fantastic for all 5-star holy and dark magicite to an extent.
I mean,
the one thing we will say is that once 6-star comes out, this is negated in a way because Orlando does not have a way to in-element.
Okay, I will say this. They will absolutely give him away to an element in the coming months between
absolutely
then and the
give you a
Dark Side.
reason to wail on this game again.
Fucking hell. Like, Orlando and Bartz. Even Bartz could just be like, well, I can fall back on my bursts at least. Like, Orlando's got nothing.
Orlando legitimately...
This whole thing.
Say that again, because I was talking over you.
No, sorry. I'm just like saying Orlando is probably the biggest victim in this whole affair. No one has fallen so far from so lofty a height.
Yeah. Orlando literally does not have an in-element in any of his soul breaks, because his gimmick from day one, literal day one, character was introduced, was to be a multitasker. So they did not pigeonhole him anywhere. And even then, they kind of started to with just only Night and Darkness, even though he has Samurai and Spellblade and, you know, all that other shit. He just became Dark and Holy caster, well, with a little mix of Earth in there, if you wanted to.
And also, given the way his soul breaks are usually structured, his whole thing is that I don't need an element. I can just pop the fuck off with everything else.
Yes.
Well, guess what?
Not anymore. That said, as always, you have to put that little asterisk there, and then you scroll down, and there's a little footnote at the bottom of the page. Doesn't disregard him from current content, doesn't disregard him from most future content, only disregards him from 6-star matches. Like, that's it.
And even then, in 6 months, we'll probably just get, like, a glint or something.
Mm-hmm. Also pissed I forgot to fill my cup with water. Yeah. Oh,
it is
right.
just like...
Thank you. Hold up.
just-
No, this is... Yeah, chat is right. This is, like, example number 1 for this fucking image. There you go.
Yeah, Vaughn also kind of fell victim, because, like...
Vaughn has an in-wind.
Vaughn does have an in-wind now, yeah.
Vaughn was a wind and fire caster, or not caster, but user, for a bit, but his, I mean, yeah, Noctis. Noctis is the other really big example to point out.
Oh, Noctis is super fucked, because he only just got good now.
He legitimately, right before they did that patch, became multi-elemental, and then they immediately shoved him in the trash can.
Hey, do you know we do a podcast about bullshit like this?
Hold up. We are literally going to be recording episode 3 later this week.
Yeah, I don't want to, like, just dump all of our A-grade material on the floor.
Yeah. But anyway. It's still alright. It's still fine.
No, like, it's absolutely amazing, and I will die on it.
Yeah. Swordplay extraordinaire. Hey, Dark Boosting Katana, I know one character that will adore that.
Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that.
One moment. Oh, excuse me. It is a 20 small hit, big overstrike at the end, typed arcane.
That also gives him Thunder God mode. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I was on the wrong page. Whoop. And I was also having cross-pollination from OSB. My bad.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, no, it does not. But it is multi-element, which makes him very good at both of the elements that you would want to bring him to anyway.
Also, the 21 hit arcane works really well for his awakening if you happen to get that as well.
Yep. And also, honestly, just for his USB as well. His USB does give him 100% crit chance.
Yes, that it does.
So, a multi-hit arcane is fantastic for Orlando, just because of his 100% crit chance on his other moves.
Which, by the way, Orlando's USB, I do believe, is going to be on the Anima Lens list, because that's where the list stops.
Nice. Ramses DPS, I guess.
Ramza exists as DPS, I guess.
Holy Boosting Sword.txt. The Ancient Sword, which was not elemental at all in the original game, and wasn't even the best sword. Why is this an arcane sword?
I mean, look, okay, first off, the Ancient Sword was not plus Holy in the original game, but they had to pivot away to Holy for the Ancient Sword, so now it's Holy.
What?
I mean, that's just how Ramza rolls, dog.
Actually, I'm gonna look up something real quick before I like flex my new gained tactics knowledge.
Like
Yeah,
lightning was
holy
flavor,
shit.
so to speak.
The ancient sword is such a low tier weapon. You want to know what's you want to know what's better than the ancient sword? The platinum sword.
Great.
Anyway. Knight's Gallant, it's 3 big hit, holy. Rams
Agrius has an unholy.
Rams is rude now. Also yes. Here's Agrius. Small holy boosting sword, because tactics. Divine Retribution, 3 big hits. You know it, you love it. It's arcanes.
Yeah, that's like 3 arcanes on one banner.
3
Wow.
arcanes all deal holy damage. And hey, do you want help with... Don't tell me. I'm just gonna... Arc.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Was that right? Is Arc the one that you take physical to?
Yes and no. I have seen him get dunked on with like 30-second physical holy teams just because physical holy is busted as hell.
Alright, so he's the magic one. God damn it. Who's the physical one? Death God.
Physical one is
Death Gaze.
yeah, Doom Gaze. Yep.
Alright. So yeah, if you want help with Doom Gaze, Death Gaze, this is a banner to pull on with 3 arcanes on it. Sliding down, hey, what if not damage? We have Holy Magic Curaja.
Hold up on that one.
Alright, this says heal, so that's what I was going with here. Instantly restore
Alright.
a large amount of HP to all allies, temporarily reduce the delay of the user's actions, and grant the user Princess of Destiny EX mode. Raises the mind a moderate amount and causes white magic abilities to trigger a follow-up Holy Vengeance, dealing 6 white magic, Holy non-elemental to 1 target.
Yeah, let me check the quick cast on that one.
I will say, though, this is typed white, so you can still run her as a healer in your mage party and do damage while you heal.
It is quick cast as a status, and yes, you can absolutely do that.
Wait, quick cast. Oh, temporarily delay the user's actions. Yeah.
Yep. It's just sort of a thing of just like everything has to be damaged now, so like even the white mage has to help out while also healing. But yeah, it does work with what it does.
Yep. Oh, excuse me. Secret of Truth is Rasmo's DPS USB. It's deal 10, physical holy, non-elemental. Reduce the delay of the user's actions for 1 turn. Temporarily infuse the user with the power of light. Temporarily cause the user's holy actions to reduce the delay of the user's actions for 1 turn. And trigger Night Light Blade, healing 4 physical holy, non-elemental attacks to 1 target.
By the way, that is a high quick cast cycle.
Yes. Combo this with any significant night move, and it does work. They hard turned Raz into a holy DPS, but they at least did it well.
Yeah, like this is absolutely a good USB.
Self-Actor said his dive does not support this at all, but
His dive absolutely supports like the buffing end of his repertoire.
yes, but not the DPS end. Anyway, next up.
Oh, apparently the Chaser is support, so it
Cha-
does benefit from that dive.
All right, so his dive helps the Chaser, but not the initial attack until they add holy support moves.
Well,
Agrius is USB 2. Divine Devastation is, of course, a holy boosting sword. Deal 10 physical holy non-elemental to random enemies, temporarily lower their holy resistance by 2, and cause every second night ability to trigger the follow-up Divine Purge, temporarily lowering the enemy's holy resistance by 1. Reminder that Agrius also dives into chance to imperil on attack.
Yeah, that with this makes this the most powerful Holy Imperil USB in the game.
Yes.
Like, if you need something that is going to work a lot on Doomgaze, this is absolutely one of the best things to have for that fight. Because Doomgaze has a weird Savage mode that he basically never turns off because he reapplies it every 10% of his health damage and damage taken, so lots of Imperils are very good to have.
Ah. The, Geosego mechanic.
Yeah, Gallo singing what?
Is that not how you say the stupid cage fish's name?
Oh, Giustiano?
Yeah, Geosego.
That's how I said it.
Sorry. I can never remember how it's spelled, even closely, so I remember Geo, and then just sort of like, you mean Geo. But yeah, Geo is the same thing, kind of a pain in the ass, just it only is out of it for 2 turns.
Anyway, this is extremely fucking good.
Yeah. It's one of the things that I run Agrius a lot because she's one of my better Holy Knights. And if I got this, on top of the fact that, you know, her USB 1 is good for DPS because it Holies her, but her USB 1 has kind of been sort of outstripped in a lot of content due to double breakdance. This is a extremely powerful alternative to that. Glints, Mithril Helm.
Holy boosting sword.
No, it's a helm. Helms aren't swords.
What are you talking about? There's nothing but holy boosting swords in Tactics.
Tactics has an answer. It's Mont Blanc.
Yeah.
Temporarily increase uses critical hit damage and remove the delayed their actions for 1 turn. Triggers instantly. Combo this into his USB or his Arcane or his Awakening, and wild.
Yeah, they made sure to make this increase the user's critical hit damage instead of crit rate, because Orlando's super got that covered.
Yeah, he has 2 different ways to cover that. Metal. No, this is... Oh, okay, yeah, no. Yeah. They combined. They did it. Here's the crossroad between support Rasmo and offensive Rasmo. Temporarily infuse the user with the power of Holy Light, and grant that all allies a stone skin 30%.
This is really good. Like, Stone Skin will shrug off a hit at least, and the same could definitely be said of HP stock and Holy Glints.
It's just a different flavor of your typical Night Glints that we've been seeing a lot lately.
We will eventually get a patch that lets Stone Skin actually build meter when it's popped.
It cannot happen soon enough. Ovelia, temporarily infuse the user with the power of Holy Light and HP shield.
Oh wait, there we go. That's that other Glen I was talking about. How about that?
Why is Ovelia the only hard healer in this realm getting offensive stuff?
Fuck if I know, man. It's that whole thing where just like, sometimes they wake up and yell, healer's gotta help with DPS now. What?
I mean...
No, that's gotta happen.
I mean, here's the answer. Magicite.
Magicite.
We need magic offensive holy damage, so every healer can now DPS. Anyway. Orlando Elmar 1, Southern Sky General. Significantly deal more physical damage when a sword is equipped, and not hard to pull off at all. This one's very good.
Yeah. Bear in mind that his dive is start with instant cast 3, which can help in some situations. Like, Orlando's got a good enough stable of Legend Materia that you can actually, like, it actually is situational, whether or not you want to pick this one over starting the battle with instant 3 and the double cast.
I find that can help build the meter sometimes, but when I get right down to it, my buffs aren't getting off by the time those 3 meters are done. Like, here's the real thing. Orlando is great for getting your roaming warrior off right away. Throws of Fate for Ovelia. Increase the user's mind a moderate amount proportional to the number of white mage abilities that has been used. Mind ramp is the only good ramp in the game. Agrius. Begin the battle temporarily infused with the power of holy light. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And also Agrius, small chance for night abilities to trigger twice. We put this here because her dive is already good enough.
Yeah, her dive is already chance to apparel hole.
Usually I get mad when double casts are on LMRs because, hey, if these were on dives, there would be no bad dives. But hey, Agrius' dive is fine, actually.
Agrius' dive is already really good.
You don't really need her to double cast, but if you get that double cast, it is awesome. And that's it. Hey, this banner is, do you fucking need holy damage?
How much holy damage do you need, dog? We got you covered.
Because
it's a tactics event.
Yeah, this banner is all fucking holy damage, all the way down, with a little, like, sideways with anything that's Orlando, because he can sideways in the dark. Apparently, Thunder God said Awakening might occur on the next fest. In Japan it did. Remember that those do change sometimes.
I'm usually just kind of like, I'll take a pull or two at this fest, but I'm going in with the understanding that Awakenings are going to get a lot more common after this fest.
In fact, they do. After at a point in Japan, there is an Awakening on every event at least.
By the way, on the Dream Relic draw, I just wanted to point out one thing. Some people might know that there is now a chain select on there. There's only 1.0 chains on that.
Hey, a chain is a chain.
Chain's a chain.
I beat Quetzalcoatl with the Earth Chain.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna throw $30 at a chain, just like, you know, take that into consideration. Chain's a chain, but yeah. I just wanted to point that out because it's the first time that we've gotten a chain select. So people might just be interested in that.
So what is on here anyway? We got the Holy 1.0, we got the What? Chain is in 3. Oh, Earth Chain, right. I'm dumb.
Yeah,
Alright, so there's the Holy HP Shield, there's the Earth with Last Stand, there is the Holy with... I'm trying to do these off the top of my head. What was...
5 had Kryl.
No, what is 4?
4 is...
Oh, that was the chain boost. It was Kane.
Oh,
the chain boost with
yeah,
lightning.
that's Kane.
I
was thinking of Edward
5
the Old
was...
Kryl.
Wasn't it Kryl? Okay, it's just Kryl.
It's just Kryl.
Kryl with a quick cast on the party, I believe.
Yeah, 6 was Locke.
With defense resistance down.
Which matters now.
7 was 50% attack boost, and chain, it was a 1.5 chain.
Yeah, 1.5. It also increases crit damage.
Yeah, 8 was ice with party-wide quick cast, I believe.
Yeah, it was Renoa.
On Renoa.
10 is Tidus and Seymour.
Yeah, which was party-wide quick cast on both of those. One's water, one's dark. Shantoto was party-wide quick cast with lightning. And 13 was ice with party-wide HP shield.
Mm-hmm.
So, honestly, all of these are fine. They're all fine. Just know that you're only getting 1.0 chains. There are no 2.0 chains in here.
Yep. That's all I wanted to stress.
But why pull on that when you can pull on the Glint banner? Or the Burst banner?
There's so much value.
Consider the Burst. It's any bursts, Be Prisoner. Any bursts.
I can get Ignis BSB for $30?
I could get Kelger's Glint. Alright, some LMRs are busted though.
Yes.
Deathbringer, Dark Boosting Sword, 3-hit Arcane.
Yep. I didn't think to see Gafgarian on this, but here we are.
To be honest, Gafgarian hasn't gotten love in a long fucking time.
Yeah, also it just kind of makes sense because he debuted with Orlando, so you know, he's here.
Marsh, Holy Boosting Sword, 20 hit
yeah.
with big hit at the end.
March has not gotten shit in a long time.
About as long as Gafgarian, honestly.
Yeah, his USB has just sufficed for a while.
Yep. My dumb idiot child. I love that Gafgarian doesn't get a profile picture here, even though they are just using promotional art for these characters. They're not using anything special. Like, Gafgarian does have a portrait. Anyway.
Are they just like mad because like his portrait faces the opposite side, everyone else faces left?
Maybe. Dark Boosting Helm. Deal 10 physical dark to one enemy, temporarily infuse the user with the power of dark, temporarily cause users dark abilities to heal them a small portion of the damage dealt, and grant bravery mode set to level 2. It is an overstrike typed brave with darkness abilities buffing it. Actually pretty solid.
Yeah, it is very good for physical darkness. Demon's Cross does not have near as much of the HP drain once it gets going as Crimson Cross does, but the 10% dark drain is very appreciated on this.
So what you're telling me is if I run this with Demon's Cross, I can actually heal myself over time.
Something like that, yeah. 10% minus 5%, so you're just ultimately getting a 5% return on investment back, especially if you're smacking somebody with a Brave.
Yep. It's pretty good.
What is Gafgarian's dive, anyway? I want to say that he gets the HP drain chance. No, he gets 35% chance of Smart Ether 1 after dark.
Fuck yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Hell yeah. I love garbage dives. Yeah, that one's okay. There are worse dives.
Yeah. Ramses Chain is here because if it was on Banner 1, then you wouldn't be here.
That's the nicest way of putting it.
Uh-huh.
It's attack holy chain, because Ramza is both attack and holy. Delete a USB, somebody to love. Deal 10.
I really like this one.
Yeah, deal 10 physical, holy, fire, lightning, ice. To one enemy, temporarily set the user's critical hit chance to 75%, temporarily reduce the delay of the user's actions, and cause attacks that target slight weakness or vulnerability to trigger a follow-up ability, Hero King's Blade, dealing 4 physical, holy, fire, ice, lightning, non-elemental to one target.
Yeah, this is the successor to Sora's USB, more or less, except Sora has an awakening, so he's fine on that front. This is really fantastic because, like, instead of a crit fix 50%, 75%, which really lets him pop off really well. He gets double cast Spellblade on his dive. This is just a flat, really good generalist. I see you moving that. I see you moving around Hayao Miyazaki. Don't you sass me.
No, it does give him a bit of generalization, allows him to go to a lot of different fights. Again, you put the footnote that we have put on every generalized soul break at this point for the last 2 months. He does become useless in 6-star Magicite because he has no an element.
Yeah, the only thing that really makes me sad is that I'm trying to find places to bring Deleta's USB 2 because it's so good, but everybody else is taken.
Yep. Still, it's not bad. I actually like it.
It also runs on Holy because the effect is off of stuff that the enemy is weak to.
Yep, so you can run him as a knight as well if you need any more knight support.
Of course, if you also need some knight support, then right over here we have
Divine Combo. Deal 10 physical, holy, non-elemental, temporarily infuse the user with the power of light. Enter Speed Combo EX mode. In Speed Combo EX mode, temporarily raise the attack 30% and cause users' night abilities to reduce the delay of the physical actions of all allies in the front row for 1 turn.
It's what started it all. It's the high cast row cycler, baby.
It is disgusting.
Future incarnations of this and other elements have added chasers since. This is still really good because the most important effect is still on full display.
Yes.
On somebody with a double cast Holy on dive, no doubt.
It is quite busted. Alma. Angelic Vessel. Instantly restore a large amount of HP to all allies. Granting a barrier that negates dark damage, 100% of the max HP, and automatically heal damage they take for 2k.
Yeah, this one's like... Okay. Some days I feel like I would be missing this in Arc. Sometimes Arc just pops off. Sometimes Arc is just feeling really sassy that day, and so, like, I'm just feeling like, man, what I wouldn't give for a good 100% Dark Stone skin, and that's about it.
Useful in specific fights. Unfortunately, elemental stone skins are only useful in specific fights. That said, still an instant heal with a 2k HP shield.
Yes, absolutely. Like, not only that, it's just like elemental stone skins have a bad habit of steering the design of future boss fights in that realm away from the stone skin in general, because it's just like, oh, well, we know they have almost stone skin probably, so let's just make a whole bunch of other bullshit that ignores it. Similar to Arya.
Yeah, I can't think of that many Final Fantasy 3 fights that deal fire damage.
Mm-hmm. So really good for Magicite.
Gefurion Glints. Empowered Infusion with Quick Cast 2.
It's a standard, and it's just fine for him.
First Aid. Instant 2k HP heal and Asuna.
Yeah, this one's... Yeah, this is Tyro's Glint. And it works great on him because this is basically the second coming of his Super Soul Break Nurse, which had a similar thing that it did.
I love these. These are great. Like, because
Yeah.
even aside from the Asuna, it's an instant 2k heal, which I actually use Tyros a bunch for videos, and even in some Torments, or not Torments, Magicite, because, hey, just being able to pop off a 2k heal at the drop of a hat is super useful.
Also, here's the other thing. In Doomgaze's fight, they're, like, near the end of the fight, he will start casting Blind at certain points. So this is very handy to have. If you have Nurse, that will help. This is just the faster, more effective, and more accessible way of getting that.
Mm-hmm. Legend Materia, Gefurion. Fell Aspirations. Begin the battle temporarily infused with dark.
Good. I wonder why... I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking maybe a dark boosting axe would be in flavor.
There are a lot of melee dark characters that can use axes.
Yeah.
Like, off the top of my head, Garland, Leon, Golbez, I mean, it's physical, but yeah, Golbez. I think Gabranth can?
Gabranth can, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this axe doesn't boost dark, but we were just spitballing.
Yeah, it's just like a what if.
Platinum Armor. Double Cast Holy. Which is odd choicing of words, because he doesn't have white magic.
Yeah, it's kind of we are pushing him to holy DPS, so we gave him this.
When's holy support? Anyway. Deal significantly more damage with Spellblade abilities when you have a sword equipped. That's fine and not hard to pull off.
good for him because, you know, his dive is already double cast Spellblade, so this facilitates it really nicely.
Whoa. Whoa. That's fine.
Whoop.
Confrontation. When low on HP, restore HP to the user and temporarily reduce the delay of their actions. Yeah, yeah.
A decent mini trance.
Hold on, I'm trying to scroll this back down. Okay. March. Deal significantly more damage with night abilities when a sword is equipped. Are you
Everything I said
getting
about Valuna.
the theme here? But yes, just like same hat, same deal. And that's it. It's another holy banner for the most part, with a mixture of, you know, every other element and also darkness mixed in. It's banner 2 out of 10.
Banner 2 out of 10, Orlando's Awakening looms bloody over it. Also, we're putting Ramses' Chain here so that you don't just go to banner 1.
Yep.
Ugh.
Hey, do you know my stamina fully restored?
Huh, weird that.
How long until? Let me,
Anima lenses come right before Fest.
Nope, not what I was asking. Luck of the Realm is on the 9th, and then that will be 1, 2, so about a month. I cannot pull. I need to save my mithril.
Hey, that's fine.
I want to pull. I cannot pull.
We're gonna have that other Crisis of Faith right before Realms on Parade because we got World of Final Fantasy.
Yeah. You got me there. World of Final Fantasy.
What, you're telling me you don't want to enjoy coffee?
Hold up, I'm making the sprites do a dance. Anyway, that's it for another shorter stream. I swear next week I'll do a bit more, but I've just been very tired lately.